YouTube live stream. All right. So last time we ended, well, we're still in the middle of the summer transfer window, but we basically made all of our signings and began our season. And how did it go? Terribly. We lost to a relegation favorite. We drew Academica, who aren't that great. And we got smoked by Benfica B, who I don't think are that great. Now, my reasoning for how we're losing is most likely we made way too many signings and we just had too much turnover. I've had this happen in FM before, where we make a crap ton of signings. Some of these are trialists, but you make a crap ton of signings, you release a bunch of players, and your team cohesion isn't fantastic, as you can see here, where it's literally it's basically 25%. So what we need to do, and what I've done already, is training and added a team bonding session. And we're basically going to add a team bonding session every week for, the next month. Because that is necessary. Team bonding improves team cohesion. So basically the boys are going out on some paintballing nights. And, getting to know each other more. You need to resign, you didn't win? No, that was only for the first season. Hey, what's good, Mofasa? What's good, man? Ola Mustafi party, Ola Mustafi drunk Mohola nostalgia miss X. What are you typing, man? Are you at a party right now? And you're drinking too much alcohol? Barca bought him from me for like 150 million, the 6'5" monster? Damn. Screw you, crew. You cost me my life savings last stream. Hey, you can only look at yourself, man. You're the one who put the points in. But yeah, today we're going to get through a few more games. We'll finish the transfer window. Obviously, we made some signings last stream. We brought in Henrique Araujo, former Benfica player, who we kind of forced into the starting spot because Pedro Augusto is probably not good enough. But the problem is he's not, Araujo's not doing much either, as is most of my team. Plus, my goalkeeper got injured, so that's great. So yeah, it's not ideal at the moment. Not ideal. Luckily, we're away from the midweek games there. There's just one midweek game thrown in randomly that I guess hasn't helped us, but I mean, that's just an excuse. Crew, could you check my player picture on that? What? Could you check my player picture? Player I sent picture on that? Oh, here. Sorry, I missed that. Khalidou Sidibe. What about him? That's a real midfielder. Hey, he's decent to be fair. Maybe he's lacking in pace, but I mean, he's decent. .202 centimeters, 19 jumping reach. Oh my day, it is. Oh my days. I just looked at it. I just noticed a 16 strength. I'm like, yeah, strong guy. He's a giant. A giant with decent first touch and technique. I spent 10 seasons at Frankfurt on that save, and I won 8 leagues, 5 Pokals, 2 Champions Leagues, and a Club World Cup. I moved to Tottenham and have currently won a domestic quadruple and Champions League all in my second season. Damn. I mean, you're sounding like Tottenham in my save. Oh, in a test thing I'm doing that I'm making a YouTube video for. Of course, I still haven't completely recorded my entire script for the next video. Mostly because it was like 12 pages long. It's probably going to be over a 30-minute long video. So look refer to that whenever I get that done, hopefully this month. Put him on near post. It's a goal. Is that what you do with tall players on FM26? Near post corners? Wolves lead. Good build-up play for their first goal, too. Who scored? So I feel like this seems like a great season for that Mane kid, just to get tons of game time and just really push on as a player. Muntesi, my goat? Marshall Muntesi. Ah. Zimbabwe. Very nice. Hey, what's good, Raphael? Hello, crew. Did you make some great transfers? I thought we made some great transfers. I thought we made some great transfers for this team. The results disagree. But, you know, you have one bad week. Okay, 2 bad weeks. It was 2 bad weeks. We can forget about that and we can go on and make our lives better from here. Crew getting sacked? That is not going to happen. We're chasing Amorim. We can't get sacked yet. That can only happen after season 6. Well, technically like season 8 or whatever. Who are you? No. You know, if I get sacked, then this is this save just gets a lot harder for what my intention is. Fafe training review. Let me yell at my. Okay, so why are we? I can't criticize. Okay, bro, you're supposed to be playing net next game. You've been. What is this? What are you doing? Why are they performing? Why are they training so poorly? Obama, even from you? Okay, first of all, let me do some of this here. Advanced playmaker. And you train on your. Actually, no. You train you as a second striker, man. And you train your off the ball attacking movement. You're 18. You can go double intensity. You train as a center forward. Do that. And what you need to improve is your mental game. Actually, just get faster. Actually, composure. Final third. They don't like you. Crew out. Whatever. Whatever. You can do double intensity. I turned John Mateo Bahoyo into an absolute attacking machine. Jeez. Those are beautiful numbers to look at. They thought you're going to get sacked. It's already a riot. Hey. Not so fast. Not so fast. Okay, you need to train your decisions. So, let's do that. Aguero, you're playing right back for me. Train as a wing back, but realistically, improve your passing. Araujo, actually, I don't need you on double intensity. Araujo, striker, center forward. What do you need to work on? Decisions. Just go final third. Pedro Rodriguez, advanced playmaker at center mid. Yeah, you will need to double your intensity and improve your passing better. Duarte Cunha. Let's go wide forward. And we need to double your intensity. We need to get your final third better. I don't really care. Nadir. Right mid. And I'll just improve your passing. I don't care. You also practice right mid. To be fair, this guy could play decently at center mid as well. But yeah, just train your passing. Obama, wing back. And you can improve at your passing as well. Hey, what's good, Sakul? What's good? Biao. We'll just go defensive midfielder. Bodiger, again, defensive midfielder. I don't know, nothing. You don't need to do any extra training. You need to improve what? Your composure. Everything else is actually kind of fantastic. And you can train as a wide forward. Actually, no, train as a wing back. I don't mind your defensive ability improving. Train as a wing back, but also train as a tracking winger. Fall, wing back. And just improve your passing, I guess. George, do better, man. Hayashi, train as a goalkeeper. And you, like, what is wrong with you? You need to... You need to improve your anticipation or work rate. So if I go... Endurance. Let's get your endurance up. There we go. Okay. Guys, having a debate with my sister. What is better, a chocolate croissant or a cinnamon roll? I think I would choose a cinnamon roll. Although I'd had a regular croissant this morning, and croissants are pretty damn good. Add chocolate to it, well, but I think I do prefer cinnamon roll. I think we need to do a poll in chat though. Cinnamon roll, chocolate croissant. What's better? All right. Anything with chocolate is infinitely better. I do kind of agree with you. See, the easiest way to test this is give me one of each right now. And I take one bite of one and one bite of the other. What's better? Oh, whatever. What? You know, it happens. The spelling. And Wolves have conceded. There's the 2025-26 Wolves. All right, what are we saying? More people are choosing chocolate croissant. Interesting. That's 4-2. 4-2 for the chocolate croissant. Ooh, now it's 4-3. All right, pretty even, but 4-3 for chocolate croissant is the winner. I spelled chocolate wrong as well. That's brilliant by me. Leave the polls to your goated mod. So I did say cinnamon roll. But then again, I also do really like chocolate. All right. One Japanese goalkeeper out. The other in. Hayashi. The old man from Japan who can jump very high. That means we have the muscle on the bench already. Okay. So things aren't going too hot right now. So let's just start on balanced. Just keep the passing shorter. I'm going to drop Mustafa, put Ferreira back in. I'm going to put Nadir in for Obama. And to be fair, Pedro Rodriguez has scored my only goal this season, so he'll start. Gonzalez will be dropped for Fall. And that's how we'll start this game. Chad is definitely wrong. Fafe in Portugal. Oh, who are we playing? Shoot, I don't know. Morench, I think, is what the team is. All right. Homie, if you're able to, please start a prediction for like 1 minute. I will do some team player instructions just to just get that up possible to get that up there. Okay, prediction has started. Very good. Yeah. Do you think we're gonna win? Do you think we're gonna draw? What do you guys think is gonna happen? No win this season. Show the world that we have what it takes, lads. All right, Fafe. Here's our formation. I'm chasing Amorim. I have to be a stubborn man. We're sticking with this tactic for now. Well, obviously we can change instructions, but we are near the. I think we are in the bottom of the table. One draw so far this season. We're coming off a 3-0 loss, but the good news is we're at home. Although Morench, I believe, are a very good team. Oh, Martimo, my bad. Martimo. Club from Madeira. Ah, okay. So Martimo is who we're playing. Which I would imagine they're probably decent. But yeah, hopefully we can get a hot start here. Araujo. Decent start. Decent start. I'm getting home now. Give me a few minutes. No worries, no worries. All right, tons of possession. All right. Let's see. Okay, corner kick. Obviously, free kick. Fans haven't been pleased with us this season, so the stands are kind of empty. And we still can't score. Decent though. At least we're looking okay right now. I had that middle CB of Martimo as a back of my FM24 save. Claudio Silva. I mean, he looks okay. But, not brilliant. Let's go positive. Let's go back to balance and get rid of this throw-in. Now let's go back to positive. I did not want to see a short throw-in from our opponents. All right. Free kick for us. A few highlights were looking okay, but nothing amazing yet. 33 though, just past a half hour. How are we giving the ball away like that, man? Like, that is schoolboy Bodiger. Why are you making that pass? Why are you making that pass without looking where you're passing it? You weren't even looking. Oh my. It's the right back that scores this. Or right wing back. Sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Like, what the frick is what the hell is going on? That's such an unforced error as well. Like, he did it. Oh my days, man. It's gonna end the half there. Fraud. Yeah, I'm furious with your performance. Get out of here, man. You suck. Okay. Hmm. Gonna make some adjustments with the tactic. At least with some player roles. Hmm. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's do that. If you lose, I get a free 400. We need a Daniel Bragança or Jakub Moder. I feel like I should have the players like that on my team right now, but they're just not playing well. They're just not playing well at all. Like, legit, a guy with 13 passing and 13 vision gives away a ball like that. It's not like we're playing in the first tier with those attributes. The guy should be well good enough to be able to make that pass. Ferreira out wide to Cunha. Oh my gosh, Rodri. I mean, I swear, that's our only attacking threat. Pedro just to shoot from distance. Oh my days, that was a good chance as well. Okay, at least this has been a positive start to the half. A crossbar hit and a decent chance in the box. I bet on you, crew. I please repay my faith. Hey, I'm not trying to lose out here, lads. Also, let's try this. You on just normal center back. You on ball playing center back. Let's give an encourage here. I think we're gonna need to go much wider. I think we're gonna need to go much wider. And we're gonna need to progress through both flanks a bit better. And any subs we can make. Araujo has been kind of bad. Let's bring on Pedro Augusto. Ferreira's not really done the job for me. bring on Mustafa or Mustafa. I trust you guys to make a difference. Let's see if those adjustments can help us. I was afraid we were going to lose the ball there, but that's okay. Here we go. Cunha. Cunha, one-on-one. Penal! Great work, Cunha. Crew out, Moon in. You can't just say you put yourself in. Never a pen. He literally nutmegged him and he blocked his path. Always a pen. Who's our pen taker? Fall. Left back taking a penalty. A surefire way to score. All right, let's encourage again. We just need one more. Now, it's still like not an ideal thing where our 2 goals this season, one has been a penalty and one has been a banger of a goal. How did we just concede like that? They literally made 2 passes. Lads. I'm pretty sure we're not even playing a high line. How are we getting beaten in behind so easily? Oh my days. What the hell was that? This guy isn't even fast. He's got 11 pace. George, you have 12. Vital, you're the same. How are we getting beaten in behind like that? I don't understand. Crew out, chair in. Oh, wow. Pedro Rodriguez off. He's actually been our best player today. Langalia on. Baya DM, I guess. Cunha off. Gonzalez on. I am genuinely stunned that we like. What did I do so wrong to concede that goal? Well, I just bet a single channel point, so it's whatever. Come on, guys. Okay. We lose another game. One would argue undeservingly. I'm just amazed that we literally tie the game. They can score like, I'm losing my mind right now. Okay. All right, another paintballing session is needed. Thing is, like, I saw good things in that half. Like when I made those changes. So like, yeah, I think wide center midfielder that makes runs forward. Yeah. Make more runs forward from you? Yeah. Maybe make this a playmaking winger? The thing is, Can I just like copy this tactic and just flip everything? Was that how it looked? Hello, Evitar. Hello, man. Or you can make it symmetrical. No, that's going too far. Like, I'm just thinking, just based on my personnel I have, like, this guy's, I'm playing as a fullback, but he should probably be playing as a wingback. And Fall should probably be playing as a fullback based on this stuff here with a wide center midfielder and an inside forward. But I promised to play him as a wingback when I signed him. So that's my thinking here. You have the wingback to get further forward, be able to put crosses in. Playmaking winger cuts inside. This guy goes wider. This guy just chills. He cuts inside. He gets forward. He cuts inside. That's just my reasoning. I'll have to make him a ball-playing center back. How are you doing? Terribly. Now, the problem is, like, I don't have as many... I do have a few players I can play right wing, to be fair. Can you play left mid? You can't play left mid, so that's a bit of an issue. But you can play left mid, somewhat. Not as a playmaker. Like, what option? Who can play this other than Nadir? Just Alexis Gonzalez and Duarte Cunha. She's like... Maybe we need to watch some FM tutorials. No, I'm fine. FM luck, huh? That's tough. Okay, I'm obviously messing something up here. I think you gotta go like that and then it's fixed. Yeah, okay. If you lose, next one resign. No. Just thinking. Team instructions as well. We're not a team that's gonna... I think working the ball into the box is not working for us. Let's just pass into space. Play a little wider. I won't tell us to progress through a certain spot on the pitch yet, but I feel like these are things we need to do. All right. Let's get to the next game. Symmetrical is for the weak. Don't listen to them, crew. Exactly. All I'm doing is just winless Fafa hitting you low. Brilliant. Based on these articles, I should just go symmetrical, but you know, I am a stubborn man. I need to make sure I can find a way for this tactic to work. We literally won the championship last season, so like I don't think it's entirely down to the tactic, but there's definitely some adjustments I need to make going into this new division, and I've just made them. Catenaccio, look, it's Catenaccio because I initially made it that style, but I've changed so many instructions from that. It's not Catenaccio. I'm pretty sure if I like change this now, it's just gonna mess up my instructions. Is symmetrical mandatory? To some people it is. Based on your league position, I think you should listen to us. Don't be stubborn like Amorim. Look, I made some change. I've made some adjustments. But you know, it's my problem that I made. It's my problem that I need to fix. 4-3-3 till I die. I'm a 4-3-3 till I die. I know, I'm sure I am a 4-3-3 till I die. Tiki Taka 3-5-2. Play like you have MSN in team. 4-3-2-1's my goat. Wouldn't it be Amorim if you changed tactics? Yep. And I'm not changing tactics per se. I'm just flipping the formation. 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 are goated. The only way to play football. But that's boring when that's boring for me because I've done so many saves in FM using 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1. Like, you know, I want to add some spice, you know? Challenge myself a little. There's nothing wrong with using those formations at all. I just want to use something different. Use a formation I've not used. Like, I'm pretty sure with Orense and Valencia, I use like a 4-2-3-1 or something. So I just want to do something different. If it means it takes some more time to get the right things, if it takes some time to find what's right, that's okay. 3-5-2 Haramba. We tried 3 back. We lost our first 2 games. And so we copied Amorim where after Amorim lost his first 2 games in his managerial career, he changed his tactic. Is the spice being a fraud like the real Amorim? Maybe. Although in this save, Amorim is cooking. 1 Serie A. 4-5-1 Harambola? I've not really used a 4-5-1. Formation you use doesn't exist for a reason? See, my formation is just a 4-2-3-1 with twists. Not gonna lie, I think Amorim will be gone after a few months at Milan. 4-3-3 an absolute beast of a holding midfielder like Rodri is a joy. I'm sure. I'm sure it is. Five two three is goated. I just want to, you know, I just made that formation and got me a win, and it led to me winning the league. Okay, so training. Just some players I cannot criticize. It also doesn't help that the players I've signed are not training well. Including my starting goalkeeper. Well, not my goalkeeper now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, yeah, I know you have 2 determination, but at least try. Four through 3 with twists. What kind of twists? Twist of fate? You signed too many. That is 100% true, Doma. And one thing I've said already. Forget about the 4-2-2. Goated, to be fair. See, this guy would have been fun to use. Like, I do genuinely think my number one issue is I signed too many players, and our team cohesion is being impacted by that because There's just a lot of new faces. Like, players will experience issues with their vision and reactions to events unfolding when playing. First goal, our guy literally didn't look where he was passing. Second goal, we literally didn't react after kickoff. I still have managerial support, but the club atmosphere is not great. There are many contrasting personalities throughout the team. Like, if I go to hierarchy, not hierarchy, social groups. Man, this just looks so much worse than last FM, but way too many different groups, I would say. Basically, the third division faction, the new faction, and then everyone else. Well, then everyone else, and then the Japanese lads. Interesting. Two determinations, the same as not being able to poop for a second and gives up straight away and flush the toilet. No, I need him. He's good. Play 6-2-2. About two determination. You're lucky this guy bothers to show up for training. Oh, we need to keep the standard high. Like, what is this? We need the standard to be high. Oh, I mean, Vital, Eduardo, Pedro, and Antonio. Okay. And the team cohesion is going to be our downfall. I mean, based on how it looks, yeah, it probably will be. All right. First of all, let's just look at job vacancies. No jobs available. I'd rather have 23 players than 33. I don't even have 33 players. Who needs cohesion when you have loans? Wait, wrong channel. The team does look world class. I think that the Amorim is to blame. Don't you talk badly about our elderly goalie. Well, he needs to work hard. You know, where's this Japanese gambare mentality with that 5.5 training rating? Kenya Moose, he doesn't think he can. Already wanting to jump ship. Classic. Well, that was a plan, but there's like no available jobs in the summer that seemed decent. And then I was signing all these good players. I'm like, oh, we should be good. And now we're threatening relegation right now because we can't score really. Maybe nobody wanted you. Well, there was not really any vacancies anyways. The thing is, though, if we get in trouble, like I don't want to get sacked. That just ruins everything that I did last season, reputation wise. There's a difference between thinking you can do it and being able to do it. Hey, Superman West, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, man? What's good? What's good? All right, next game. Prediction. We are facing who? Double L. Club in 11th with 4 points. Do this for 5 minutes. So, like, basically, we're in a situation where the team's got to just the team just needs to like each other better. I don't know. We'll have to put a Mustafa in and drop Cunha. And yeah, we'll go with this. Yeah, passing into space instead of working the ball into the box. Yeah. Should I make a change somewhere? Put Batista in maybe? And then put Pedro Augusto in as a poacher. Okay. Doing very fine. Lost my passion for FM, so I've not been here, but now I'm back. Hey, well, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Sporting 3-0. My prediction's wrong. Maybe click on the club and look if it has a name crew. It has a name. It's just long and I didn't really want to bother typing Lusitania Lorosa. So I just wrote double L. Bro, are you just bad at playing it to the interest stream? How many times do I have to say it, lads? Are you playing without attribute masking? Yes. I mean, for one, this is like meant to be a save that's going to become a YouTube video in the future. So when I'm showing other players in the video, it is a lot better visually to see the attributes for the viewer. And also, I'm not really a guy that cares for attribute masking personally. I know it adds more difficulty, but it also adds more time with scouting and things like that. Just tied with Barca, nice. All right, early start. Oh, I thought we were going to score. All right, let's see how my new adjustments are going to look. Remember back in the day when you had some giant center back with 20 jumping reach? Alvaro Diaz? Yes, yes, yes. I think you were... Yeah, it was with Paris, yeah. Oh, wait, here we go. Ferreira? Don't want to hear it from you guys right now. 1-0 up. I think you were at Paris like 3 years ago. He was like your top goal scorer or something. I don't think he was my top goal scorer, but he definitely scored like double digits in a season. Good goal, to be fair. Fluke goal. Park the bus? No. See, it says now that's football. That's what they call George Cruzus. That's football. I don't know. Okay, that didn't really work. Now, to be fair, how good is this team really? This guy, I mean, horrible anticipation for a center back. Dylan, incredible jumping reach. I mean, to be fair, yeah, they're not that bad actually. Ricardinho, love that name. Here comes the bottle. You losing 3-1. Crulas. Can't lose 3-1 if they're not getting any shots. All right. Now, it's granted, we are not really doing anything at all, but that's okay. You know, the DM's doing well, the center back's doing well, Batista maybe not so much. Who's Antonetti? Ooh, 15 jumping reach. That is a bit of a worry. If they were getting crosses into the box. Nice. Good interception. Okay, this is a little concerning. Good block. Good block. Just a genuine question, not trolling. Where are you in the league at the moment? Last place. We are in the bottom. Absolute haram game. Yeah, and they have 2 shots and higher XG than us. Okay, this is going to be the end of half highlight most likely. But, you know, we found one moment of brilliance and we took advantage of that. Now, there's still a second half to go, but I have no problems right now. Hayashi not there. Okay, look. Fine half. Was it brilliant? No. Are we cohesive? No. But we have a 1-0 lead. Let me just... I also don't like using 2 ball playing center backs, so let me just fix that. I feel like ball playing center backs just bring unnecessary risk. But I have to use Vital as a ball... I'm pretty sure I promised Vital to use him as a ball playing center back. Alright, that's fine. Watching paint dry off more fun than this game. Alright, okay, we're getting an early highlight here. I would have thought that it would have just ended from there, but I guess not. But we win it. Nadir, who's entering the middle more because he's a playmaking winger. Great. That is some great football there. Pedro Augusto with the goal. 2-0. Another early half goal. Hello, I have only one question. How can I see the depth on each position on my squad? I'm in a game, so I can't really show that. Except there is one way. There is one way. Like, if you on your squad, if you click like this arrow button, you can see what players can play in that position. But the squad depth, I think there's somewhere in the squad section, but I can't remember from the top of my head. Clear offside. You clearly don't know the rules. Yes. Pickle Ricky, he's willing to criticize me, but he's willing to, you know, say, oh, that's a good goal. You know? It's okay to praise me, lads, when I do something good for once. Blackburn 2-1? Damn. Now, when I concede, you know, that's not ideal there. That was way too easy from Palacios. Yeah, what are we doing there, Mr. Aguero? Just let him cross it, why don't you? And then Fall does his best attempt of a header, which is none at all. But Fall's also very poor in the air. And Mika... The thing is, Mika's... Okay. The thing is, he crossed with his left foot. But his left foot's supposed to be shite? What is this? Derek, like I said, I can't show you because I'm in a game. I'm pretty sure the one way that you can is in the menus, which you can't look at while you're in a game in FM26. How many games this season now? Missed the other day. We are on match day 6, I think. I have Blackburn Wolves on in the background. Aguero. More paintball incoming. Maybe go karting would be better than paintball. Maybe. Okay, so center mid. Okay, Pedro Rodriguez not doing the best. We're gonna try to find someone else to play in this role. Langella probably can do it. And I don't really have a sub for Nadir. So Nadir can keep playing. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Can slow the game a little bit. And maybe we can try just keeping the ball. Don't need to go, I mean, as direct, and we don't need to pass it into space as much right now. I mean, a horrendous game of football in the sense that there's been barely any action, but all the action has led to goals. And final, please no. Please no. No, no. 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 Okay. Come on, 15 seconds. Yes. No, what are you doing, Mustafa? What a save by Hayashi. And we finally win a game. Oh, gosh. Finally win a game there. Oh, my days. Most boring game ever. I wouldn't say it's the most boring game ever. But, I mean, 3 goals. Not a lot of action, but the action you got will lead to goals. But finally a win, which will hopefully turn our season around. Nobody gave us a chance. League position, we'll see in a second. So that puts us into 13th, out of the relegation zone with just 1 win. We'll take it. We'll take it. Every shot on target is a goal. Okay, so 1 win there. One win. What? Okay, and we have another team bonding session, so I think things are on the up. Okay, and to the guy that was asking about like how to see your squad depth, I believe. How do you do this again? Can you even do this? Do you go to like club? It's recruitment. Recruitment. Squad planner. Here it is. The squad planner. There we go. Yeah, this is where you can see it, where you can just click on each position, see what you got. There you go. Took me longer than it should have to find that, but I mean I guess that's FM26 in a bit, not a nutshell, but there's multiple nutshells with FM26. All right. League position now? I missed it. I said it was 14th. You can kind of see it beside my camera. Santa Clara. Macaroni joins Renate. Serie Cheese side. Okay, we'll definitely get through a few more games. Yokoyama loaned out to Cremonese. Did they have to pay his whole wages? Yeah. But they had the money to do so. And he's actually playing Syria. He's gonna join them. What? Why are you giving up on? That's it. 1.1 mil. That's a great deal for this guy. Come on, Cremonese got a steal there. Just stay in a league. I think the season is probably a write-off. You can't call a season a write-off after 5 games. Run of form can change things completely, especially if you have enough go-karting sessions or paintball sessions. See, the team cohesion's improving more. Before it was like here, now it's there. I think we just need to constantly add more team more team bonding sessions until it gets better. Let's just add a few more. Maybe laser tag. Laser tag could be fun. Steal of the century, possibly. Jimenez is coming on for Wolves. Damn, that's a line that hasn't been read in a long time. It's crazy that he's back at Wolves, but I guess it makes sense. So should I take my squad IRL paintballing and go-karting? I think it's a good idea, especially if you have a lot of new guys in the team. So things can change a lot in a month, so I would advise you to keep an eye. So our dressing room is good enough. Yeah, see, high turnover of playing staff, resulting in many players having been with the team for different lengths of time. So that's an issue we have with the dressing room that is impacting things. But yeah, team cohesion slightly improving. Just found out Immobile retired. Hey, what's good, Maha, bro? Yeah. I think someone mentioned that on stream earlier, so it is what it is. Oh yeah, I forgot Dumfries went to Real Madrid. But yeah, Immobile, great career. If you don't look at his Italian national team time or his time at Dortmund. All right, transfer deadline day has passed. Confirm selection. The guy was such a tear in FM 18 to 22. I think he won a Ballon d'Or in one of my saves. Damn. What's like the most random Ballon d'Or winner you guys had seen in your saves? Because usually you don't really see anyone too crazy winning the Ballon d'Or. Like, who won in my save? If I go to World Awards. The world. Award winners, like Football of the Year, you see Holland. Well, actually, Golden Ball. Okay, I guess it wouldn't have done it yet because I'm only like 1 season in. And the season that we played was for the awards, like counted half the year. Kudus? Ouedraogo? I mean, Ouedraogo depends on what potential you get with him. Bebe won the Ballon d'Or, pardon? Craziest one for me was Neymar. I mean, I guess in the era of Messi and Ronaldo, that can be crazy. I won it with Ouedraogo. That was surprising. Actually, Aaron Ochoa from Malaga and Lukaku shot out. Lukaku as well, damn. Alright, Vital is actually has an okay match rating for the record we have so far. Who's this Miranda guy? Pretty decent. All right. Next game is against a club with a red badge. Oh, Santa Clara. Did they change their badge? So I feel like they used to have like one that kind of looked like Benfica. Could be wrong about that. All right, let's again yell, you train better. You train better. All right, everyone else is training a little bit better though, so that's a positive. It might really be Immobile for me. I kid you not, Lukaku, my save at Napoli was unreal. He was man possessed. Poor Lecce. He scored 7 against them. That's tough. Would have hated to be on the receiving end of that. He scored like 40 goals and Lazio won Serie A. I mean, to be fair, FM22, my Torino save, Lazio did win Serie A in that first season when I really should have won it. But yeah, yeah, I guess Immobile was kind of insane back then. All right, but Santa Clara, former Primera Liga side, don't really care for their new logo. See now, okay. See, this is their logo now, or their badge. This is what it was before. Like, I prefer this one, I'll be honest. Yeah, I mean, sure. Did I think they were like a B-Tech Benfica? Maybe. Even though Benfica's also, I think that's a bird. But what's going on here? Damn, Benfica only 8 points? Do they need a new manager? These two games were the same season. Jeez. Obama leaves his agent. Damn. IRL, who should have won the Ballon d'Or? I nominate Iniesta. There's many players that if they played in a different era, probably would have had a better chance. Like, like if they didn't play during Messi Ronaldo era, they would have had a chance. Like Schneider that one year, I guess. Ribery another year. I guess you can look at any third place winner from that time frame. Basically, I'd say basically from the FIFA Ballon d'Or era. Although Schneider wasn't even third in this one. Like, yeah, Xavi, Iniesta, Ribery, Neuer, Neymar. Which one of these third place winners had the highest amount of votes? I mean, Ribery really did have a lot. Ribery almost did it in this year. Jeez. almost 23.5%. And then after that, I mean, this was an anomaly. Crazy that Messi wasn't even top 3. Yeah, this is a unlucky to Van Dijk. So close. Schneider's a good shout. I don't know if he like deserve like if you go by trophies, sure. But it's kind of hard to beat Messi and Ronaldo by individual performances. Okay, I'm gonna stick with the same lineup that won me that game. I'm sorry, Cunha. Why is Mustafa wearing a goalkeeper kit? Whatever. But yeah, we're gonna stick with the same lineup that won, and we'll see how it goes. Harry Kane for me, unreal season, Farmers League or not. I just think like Bundesliga is just like the league that allows more goals. I don't think it's a farmers league. I just think like the play styles lead that the clubs have lead to more goals. I got low-key one, but Prime Isco was unplayable. I mean, I'm sure, but I'm not gonna say Ballon. I don't think Isco was ever near a Ballon d'Or contender. He definitely had like a season or two where he looked brilliant. Jonjo Shelvey should have won it. On 2010, Schneider won the Champions League at Inter and brought the Netherlands to the World Cup final, so at least third would have been nice. I mean, you're not wrong about that. I generally thought he was third. But, you know, no one remembers the loser of the World Cup final, I guess. Okay, we're keeping a lot more possession than I expect. I mean, we are facing a 5-back team, so one thing we're going to do is play down both flanks. If Schneider won the World Cup, I think he wins it. Could, maybe. I don't know how the vote. Pause. Encourage. Yes. Okay. I don't want to risk seeing that corner highlight. Oh, nice. We win it. Now let's see what we can do against this 5 in the back formation. Vital, very bold there, but it's fine. Mustafa, tons of space for him down the flank. Yes, Pedro Agosto, lucky goal. We take that. You know, Mustafa put in a dangerous ball. He caused questions to be asked, and the questions resulted in a goal for us. Goalkeeper probably should have done something. Defender should have cleared it a lot better. I ain't gonna complain. Match fixing? Cheater? Bruh. Sound like those World Cup conspiracists. Augusto's taking a knock. Groin strain. Let me look. I'll let you go until the half, but yeah, if you got some poor stamina by halftime, then you'll be yoinked. I've seen enough. Deduct 10 points from Milan. Oh man. Okay. Keep it up. Keep it up. Okay, you've kind of recovered, Pedro. Excuse me. Nadir's kind of tired though. Okay. Keep it going. Luckily, I haven't seen too much danger from Santa Clara. And so we got a throw-in. Okay, okay. I like throw-ins from this area. But yeah, we keep possession. Batista up to Pedro. Pedro. Mustafa. Okay. Okay, we hit the crossbar again this season. I feel like we've hit the crossbar a lot this campaign, but that's just, I think that's just the FM26 match engine. All right, let's go again. Look out wide to Fall. Can Fall find a delivery? It's not really too well done. And now, okay, it's a counterattack that is kind of a slow attack. And nothing happened. What was the point of that highlight? Okay. Hayashi hasn't been too threatened today. The goalkeeper from Japan, but could be threatened here. There's a lot of space. Why there's a lot of space? I want to know. But he makes a big save from a near own goal. But my question is, why was Aguero nowhere near that empty space? That was his position. Yeah, what's good? Shakes? What's good? What's good? Also, Vinny should have won one instead of Rodri in that season. I feel like you can argue both ways. Sure. I also found it funny just how petty Madrid was about that. All right. Nadir is tired. We can play Cunha here. He's got okay passing, right? It's not the best playmaking winger ever, but I mean, don't really have an option. Unless if I just make you an inside winger and turn you to an advanced playmaker. Could make that work. Although Ferrera's not been great, I will just keep him on. Mustafa's been even worse. So I'll put Langella. It's not amazing, but just need to put someone there. We'll put Gonzalez as a left back. I agree. Rodri should win one, just maybe in a different season. Vinny overrated. Overrated or not, he was definitely one of the probably rightful contenders for that Ballon d'Or that year. Okay, that was very concerning. Hayashi got out of his net real slow there. And he's now booting it up, which I don't think is the best idea ever. Nice tackle. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring on just some height up top. Pedro's got in the goal for us, which I thank him for. But I need some height there. I need some height. If my goalkeeper is going to boot the ball up, I would like a striker that can at least somewhat contend for the headers. I don't think booting it up to 3 center backs is the best idea, but whatever. Hayashi's going to do what he's going to do. That is a brilliant cross that luckily didn't lead to a shot. But we're under a lot of pressure here. Luckily, he puts it wide. Let's try slowing this down a little. And hopefully we can find a victory here. I think Biao should come on for Rodriguez. And out of possession. Yeah. And let's just close this game out and get back-to-back dubs. All right, good stuff. Again, maybe not a brilliant performance. They definitely had a chance they should have scored. But hey, I'll take a win. I'll take a win as they come. I love Rodri. I actually don't know who's going to win this year. A lot of the contenders didn't really. I could see them giving it to Rodri. Although I don't think he really deserves it because he's not even played that much football this year. But neither would some other contenders, like the Champions League winner. I don't think Dembele deserves it. Like I think Kane deserves it the most personally, then Elise, but you know, neither won the World Cup or Champions League. And that, unfortunately, a lot of the voters, that's what sways them. Skafar is a good shout. Could be a good shout. He just didn't play in the World Cup. Like, I could see, like, maybe Holland getting a shout as well, just because of certain, like, moments this year, and he's kind of, like, risen his profile worldwide during the World Cup. Someone said Yamal. People are saying Yamal, but I'm not a fan. Yeah, I don't. Yamal, he won the World Cup, sure, but he wasn't really crucial in Spain winning that tournament. Obviously, should be like, top 5 for sure. Give it to Fabian, won everything. I just don't think you can. Just because you won everything doesn't mean you deserve the Ballon d'Or. But I know that's sometimes a reason why a player gets it. Yeah, World Cup year, yeah. I don't believe it. Crew won, yeah, 2 games in a row. We were in last place, now we're in 9th. Just like that. That's what winning does. Rodri did have a really good World Cup. Depends if he has a good season till December. Yeah, I think on. I don't know. I don't know. Crew, this is second game. Oh my gosh. I hope Kane wins it. He deserves so much more recognition than he currently has. I do agree. Mikel Merino should win it. Lads, let's all just agree to give it to whoever injures Gabriel Magalhaes first. Hey, what's good, Gunner, by the way? Agreed. Maxime Bastian. Alright. So 2 wins in a row. Can we make it 3? We face who? Firenze, is that? Is that Firenze? No. Oh, no, it is. Yeah, Firenze. We're in last place at the moment, despite having some pretty good players. If we go to season preview, Firenze were 3rd favorites. So it's a bit of a weird situation there. Winner should be a person who knows how to take a penalty, not Gabriel. Arne Slot is a good shout. For coach of the year? What do you guys think about Xavi becoming Netherlands manager, by the way? That happened, was that announced yesterday or 2 days ago? But that was, I mean, I didn't see that coming. But I feel like that's a good appointment. Better than the other rumored option for the Netherlands. Well, for Netherlands, they had like Reisiger, who was a rumored option, which I hear is like would have been a terrible option. And then there was Roberto Martinez was brought up. And people are like, no way this guy can get another job like this. Finally, a Netherlands manager that isn't Coleman or Van Gaal. I feel like there will never be another Messi versus Ronaldo era. Probably not. There wasn't anything like a Messi versus Ronaldo era before them. So, I mean, the likelihood of that happening again is probably unlikely. 2 guys who are at the top of their game for like 15 years. Yeah, probably unlikely that that's going to happen. But you never know, man. You never know. Still hurts. It's a foreign coach, but better than Van Haller Reisiger. Martinez would make me Belgium. Yeah, I mean, with Xavi being hired though, like, yeah, in my opinion, that rules you out from winning a World Cup. Just because of the history of foreign coaches never winning a World Cup. Granted, as the years go by now, worldwide the game is like that's gonna get broken someday. Filippo Armanini. Not just Armani, Armanini. In my opinion, Xavi only won with Barca because he knows the Liga inside out. He will do badly, but not Roberto Martinez bad. I don't know if I would entirely agree with that. The thing is, like how Chidozi here is saying, Xavi is a good appointment. Return to more Cruyff total football style. Like Xavi is a son of Spanish football, specifically Barcelona, and the son of Barcelona football is basically Johan Cruyff, or I mean the Netherlands per se, Cruyff. Like a lot of like what influence I guess like Xavi's career is like Dutch football. Martinez will be the next Benfica manager after Marco Silva is sacked. Is there would Roberto Martinez really be welcome back to Portugal? Marco Silva won't be sacked for a while. He's class. I think he'll do fine. Probably won't win anything since the Netherlands squad is generally not that great, but can probably do quite well in both Euros and World Cup. Yeah, I think there may be a shot at the Euros. I mean, bro, I wish this guy's stamina was actually like better. But I mean, Euros. I feel like Euros are more like there's a better chance for a Euros chance than the World Cup. I wish this guy could play center mid or left mid. And I wish you could play right mid, but whatever. Mustafa off for Cunha. Nadir is tired, but I will keep him on. I'll let him play this next one. And Brobbey we trust. Xavi knows Dutch football from Cruyff and Rijkaard as coaches at Barcelona. I can see it working. The Netherlands does need a good striker. And always adored Xavi for what he did for us in the dark times. I believe he would help with the Dutch. Someone on Reddit called Martinez's agent the Messi of agents, and I think that may be true. As a Portuguese, hearing the name Martinez gives me a PTSD. Trust the incompetence and mismanagement of Rui Costa. The man is bad at running a club, and he was a good player, as he was a good player. Oh, is as bad as running a club as he was a good player. Interesting. I mean, not. See, I feel like obviously I understand why you have like footballing people in those type of roles because, well, who knows more about a football club than those who've played at football clubs. But I feel like the hit rate on footballers being good like directors or upstairs staff type people or presidents is a oh shoot, we just conceded. Capital Barbosa? But I feel like the hit rate of that is like lower. Unless if like they've went and gotten like some business education or something during their careers. Okay, so we've conceded 2 minutes in. Not great. But can we bounce back here? Can we bounce back? Okay. Why are you showing this highlight game? Why? If you're if the highlight's gonna be from here, skip that highlight in between the goal and that. I don't need to see this. I'm on key highlights. The highlights should be key. I mean, I'm happy we scored. I just didn't need to see the highlight before this. Feels like Maldini did a good job at AC. But yes. I mean, for sure. But also, you know, what is it? Why did that goalkeeper dive the other way? But also with the Maldini one, he was like, I'm sure he did a lot of had a lot of education stuff after his playing career. Kind of need a mediocre midfielder as coach. Van Gaal, Sloth, Guardiola. I think Klopp too. Was Klopp midfielder or was he his defender? I can't remember. Okay, this guy is. I was about to say something that would sound weird out of context. This guy's destroying me. 16 jumping reach. Oh gosh. What the hell? How do you have only 2 goals before this game? Now he has 2 games this season. I mean, it doesn't help that I have a center back with 12 jumping reach, but oh my days. He's destroyed me so far. It's only the 9th minute. Isn't Barbosa like FM Wonder Kid? That's a different one. Yeah, that's Gabigol. This isn't Gabigol. This is a different guy. Or just get an unreal midfielder. Xavi, Zidane, Carrick. Okay. Jeez. I mean, I see you there, Gunner, just sneaking in Michael Carrick. What is that pass? To be fair, Carrick was a pretty good midfielder, but not of the likes of Xavi and Zidane. Is that Gabriel Drogbosa? All right, come on. Can we do something here? Ooh, oh, why are you? I'm so tired of this game. Why are you showing me useless highlights? Sorry for complaining, guys, but why are they showing highlights that don't result in anything other than the ball going out of bounds? Why does this keep happening among key highlights? He tried to sneak in Zidane. Michael Carrick was an elite midfielder, though. I mean, crucial, I would say, yeah. I wouldn't, out of like what you'd say Premier League elite midfielders, I wouldn't put him in that type of category, but what he did for United was probably pretty damn underrated. I would argue, yeah, probably one of the more underrated midfielders. Okay, let's encourage. Oh, come on, it didn't work. That means we're going to concede, doesn't it? You think Zidane's going to ball it for France for some reason? Oh, we won't know until it happens. I like how I encouraged my team and then we conceded. The goal was meant to happen. See, I feel like we've cheesed our opponents for the last few games, but today I feel like I've been cheesed. Today I feel cheesed. All right, corner kick. Can we get one back? Cunha, whip it in. Penal? No? Oh, okay, that was a weird ending. That was just weird. Okay, come on. Don't make it 4. Okay. I think Zidane is perfect for France. He can knit a group of elite players together. He doesn't need to be an elite tactician. Yeah. Like, to be fair, like that French side just does need coaches that are like legit guys you have to respect. Like the Champs, World Cup captain and winner. You have to respect a guy like that, no matter what. What he says is what you do. Okay, I like the football we're playing here. This is some beautiful stuff, man. Pedro Agosto, though, getting another goal for us. Right before halftime, too. The rare moment where it's not where the highlight near the end of the half isn't just the final, the halftime whistle. 3-2 Fafe, 3-2 Sporting. Holy. Oh, what the? Sporting bottling it? They just need guys with aura. Yeah. Carrick is up there for best midfielders in the Premier League. Unfortunately, he wasn't flashy like Lampard or Gerrard. He's more like a Rodri type, essential, just not very flashy. Yeah, I think that's probably the most fair assessment. I don't know if I mean, again, I'm a Liverpool fan, so bit of a Man United hater. Probably during the years Carrick was probably like, let me just look. And also, like, I more so remember Carrick after the Ferguson era. And like he played a lot for United before Ferguson left, so maybe those are years I didn't really notice. He played for Tottenham. Okay. Ease our team's concerns. Everton fan saying he's a Liverpool fan now. Oh. Clear. Referee, you suck. You're the Kurt Angle of referees. And not in the Olympic gold medal winning type. Yellow card? Okay, of course Wolves get a penalty as well when I'm about to concede a penalty. Come on, save it, Hayashi. Too old. I always campaign for defensive midfielders. They are linchpins in every great team, and Carrick's being my lovely Man United manager only makes me somewhat biased on him. Prime Neuer doesn't say that. That was a good penalty, to be fair. I guess, Gunnar, it's kind of similar with me and Fabinho. Because I feel like when Fabinho when he joined to before he fell off, I felt like he was one of, if not the best defensive midfielders in the world. Because his ability to, not just be a pretty damn good. Oh, come on. How are we allowing this? This guy's only scored 2 goals all season and gets a hat trick today in 54. My word. What is this defending here? Aguero, you're supposed to have like 15 tackling, no? Oh my gosh, 13 tackling. Still, man. Wolves are level. There goes Batista Ballon d'Or shout. Oh my days. Bodizer's overwhelmed. Why are you overwhelmed? I basically need to just sub off my entire back line. Even Obama's going to get some minutes here. And Cunha's been kind of bad. Let's bring on Mustafa. And we'll leave it at that for now. Bro, I cannot believe we just conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes. Instructions, I guess. What's the... Can we maybe start working the ball into the box, I guess? Incredible scenes. Liverpool won half the trophies they did under club without Fabinho. It's the same reason I think Liverpool midfield is so bad right now. Or do you mean don't win half the trophies they did on their club without Fabinho? I think that's what you meant. Tag the ball and bounce back. Yeah. Alright. Look, Nadir is tired. I don't really have anyone for him. I'm just gonna swap things around here. Yeah. Fabinho, Rodri, Fernandinho introduced me to the concept of CDMs with a cannon of a shot. More of the Nigel de Jong, Mark van Bommel era. I like a CDM that murders his opponents. You love the absolute destroyers. Cross in. Oh, come on, man. Oh, come on! We literally hit the woodwork twice in 10 seconds. Oh my god, yeah, they don't want to have the choice if they didn't have Fabinho. Yeah, I agree. But, they don't make those midfielders every day. What is going on here? What a game for a hate watch. Oh my. What is this pressing? What is this pressing? This is terrible. Fabinho's class and a free transfer right now. Well, unfortunately, he's not the Fabinho of old. Lost his legs a little bit. All right. Can we look? Oh, it's 5-2, man. I thought it was 5-3. Should be 5-3 with hitting the post twice, but yeah, defensively we've been shocking today. My word. I mean, I also think it's a case where our opponents were deadly clinical. Like 5 goals on 2 XG is kind of nuts. Well, we have 2 goals with less than 2 XG. It's like, you run into it. It's one of those days where you run against an opponent who's just feeling it more than they should be based on how they're doing in the league, but they were rated as one of the favorites for the league title. Hello, Nkunku. How are you feeling about Chelsea? Gattuso was a great watch. But anyway, speaking of CDMs, I did not know Santos could ball like this. I have fallen in love. Yeah, I completely forgot that you guys signed him. Gattuso was sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit to watch. Okay, we lost. 5-2. Gabriel Barbosa wrecked me. My defense did nothing to handle him. My substitute defenders did a fine job. Unfortunately, I subbed them on when we've conceded 5 goals already. Yeah, that kind of sucks. My boy is leaving, but I have high hopes for the season. Might scam Premier League. I don't think you guys will win the Premier League, but I mean, with no European football and the time given to be able to train on the pitch with Xabi Alonso's tactics, you guys should be definitely Champions League top 4. What a terrible performance! My word, 5-2. And we were like on our way to heading back to near the top of the table. Oh my, I've not been wrecked like that. Nah, I've been wrecked worse than this. Like, they at least had 2 XG. I'm pretty sure I've conceded like 5 or something goals before with less than 2 XG conceded. Okay, we got a Portuguese Cup game next, or the Taça de Portugal, against a team that's not amazing, so we should be able to get a win back and fix our momentum. But after that, there's not going to be a game for a couple weeks, so that'll probably be the last game of this stream. We're selling Enzo for Caicedo. I thought you guys aren't selling Enzo now because the deadline you guys set for a bid for him has been reached. Winstonley squad building generally finished this club. Yeah, this guy generally did scored 2. Man's had 7 all of last season. Already has 5 because he scored a hat trick against me. Incredible. That's one game I'll never forget. It's a gimmick. I think they pay up before the weekend the deal goes through. Damn. Danny Welbeck and Jordan Henderson balling it next season. Look, those are just required players to have just so your team. So you have some adults in the room. But yeah, I think the Premier League will be interesting to watch next season. I don't think it's gonna be that competitive of a season though. The only reason it would be competitive is if Arsenal don't perform as well as they did last year and they have a post-title what, not drought, but a post-title hangover. And also like some of the injuries their players have had, because Saliba is going to miss the start of the season. Saka, played a lot. I mean, to be fair, he didn't play that much at the World Cup, but Arsenal did have a lot of players that went deep into the World Cup. So like, there is a world where Arsenal don't start the season incredibly, but who knows? Hey, what's a good username? Does an adult severely injure their arm jumping over shit? Username, don't tell me. Do we have another chapter in the life of username? I mean, it depends what. If you're in your 20s, sure. No, I'm mocking Henderson. Oh. To be fair with Henderson, that was just that was pretty bad luck, but yeah, it's not a good look if you're an adult and you get an injured arm from something like just jumping over something. Hope you're doing well, username. I'd like to slander Chelsea, but they're looking strong this season. Well, let's see. Chelsea. Are they? I mean, they got Sociedad tomorrow in a friendly. Let's see. This is a 3-0 over Milan. That's just Amorim. Lost to Juve, lost to Spurs. I don't say they're looking strong in the preseason, but then again, I'm not watching the games. And also, preseason results don't really matter. And I'm not saying that because Liverpool lost their last 2 games. Arsenal could be bad, but I don't see a really strong opponent in the Premier League right now. I agree. That's just the thing. There's just a lot of transition. Like maybe Manchester City still has that Pep effect for a year with Maresca before Maresca really solidifies his team as his own. I want to be delusional and say United will win the league, but we won't. Maybe if you guys didn't have Europe this season, but yeah, I think Europe will be a bit of a challenge. Add a bit of a challenge, but I still think United will have a good season. It's weird. Usually, United seasons are like overhyped or doomer. But I feel like this is just like it feels like a normal preseason for United. Not really any bad vibes. Actually, some decent vibes, which is rare. Chelsea got the greatest redhead in history of football. Did they get Barco? I mean, their transfers. I just think Chelsea still need 3 center backs. Don't every team need center backs? Maresca will be a disaster flop. I think he's a decent coach. But I am surprised. I am surprised that he's like. I mean, what is Manchester City without Pep right now? That's going to be the question. Are they going to be able to continue their long dominance of the Premier League era, or are they going to go maybe through some tough times? Who knows? They'll always have the money to improve their team. I don't expect a lot from Maresca. I think we only need one more center back at Chelsea, a left footer preferably. Is that just because Colwell, you never know if he's going to be fit to play a full season? I think Colwell's left footed. You haven't spent crazy for once, thankfully. I just need a pair of fullbacks and incredibly excited. Even just a left back would make me say some crazy things. Definitely feels like a dogfight next season. Yeah. Like, do you throw Villa in there? Do you throw Villa as their potential Premier League contenders, or is that way too high of an ask? Like, they finished top 4 and won the Europa League last season. So, and yeah, they've lost some players. Like, they had to get rid of Morgan Rogers and Tielemans. But from what I've heard, they look decent against PSG. Granted, still preseason technically, but I mean, they also have that Majo guy who I remember him being a big wonder kid at the start of this FM. How is he in the saves? He's out the Mets. Yeah, Brian Majo. Big lad. Cole is crazy overrated. No, I just don't rate Hato at center back very highly. He's good, but he's too short. Arsenal, City, United, Chelsea, Villa are all around that level, I feel. If Man United get Lewis Hall or Lewis Skelly, I'll believe a bit. I think Newcastle would be crazy to sell Lewis Hall after what they've sold so far. Lewis Skelly, I don't rate him as much as other people, but like he's a young kid with a lot of versatility to his game. Like, find a good role for him that he can play in, week out, and he'll probably develop into a great player. Villa are good, but they always take a step back when in the Champions League. Maybe Tottenham can do something? I mean, they're trying. They're making a lot of transfers, big ones. They're backing De Zerbi. They don't have Europe this season either. So, like, generally, if De Zerbi is a legit coach, they should be well in the top 6 at least. But like, yeah, it just seems like all the teams, like Arsenal are like better than everyone. Then it's like City, and then like Liverpool, Chelsea, United, Spurs, Villa. They're all like probably similar in that sense, where there's just a lot of question marks surrounding each team. Maybe United less question marks, but there are like a lot of question marks surrounding them. Hull winning it. There we go. I also want Rashford gone. Lewis Skelly's good, but he's not a left back. So lazy defensively. Villa don't have squad depth for a sustained title charge. I mean, you're probably right. Hato was great at Ajax. I think left back would be best for him in the Prem. Rashford is just a liability. Wherever he goes, he just gets media attention. To be fair, like, my Barca friend wanted Rashford to stay. He liked Rashford, like, especially like as off the bench. But, you know, they got their price set. I guess put Silva back in. Silva back in. Let's push Mustafa on. And let's get Gonzalez in. Go. Wait, is my other keeper back from injury? To be fair, this is a game where like we're gonna win this game no matter what. So I'll put BI in. Put Obama in. Put you in. And we'll put a Rajo in. And realistically, I can probably put you in as a backup goalkeeper. There we go. You know what? You know what? It's David Moyes with the steel chair to belt the whole league. Villa has just signed the flop of the window, and it isn't even Garnacho. Ruggieri will be another Emerson Royale. Ruggieri was like pretty damn good on FM. But I didn't hear he was that great at Atletico. Oh, hello, Luis Silva. Sorry if I missed your message. I don't know when you sent that. I just saw it now. Hello, boys. Are you doing a save my hometown club? We're doing a save with Fafe. We are. I don't know if Fafe is your hometown club, but we're doing a save with Fafe right now. Well, at least it's club 1 in this save. We might change clubs in the future, though. You're trying to chase Amorim's career, specifically the Portuguese part, and get to a club like Manchester United within like 6 seasons. And we got promoted in our first season. So a good start, although we started the season 2 pretty poorly, but we're trying to bounce back. Let's see. Rashford is good when he has something to fight for. New contract or Barca move. Watch him lose. What does it feel like? You know it. We're going to win this game no matter what. Famous last words. Let me go positive. But yeah, I am intrigued about the Premier League season. Although, like, yeah, I'm glad that trying to cancel my streaming service for the Premier League, which is Fubo, is going to allow me to save $85. There we go. Goal number 1. Because, you know, they charge around close to 300 Canadian, which is about, how much is that in pounds? Like music. About 159, just about 160 British pounds, or in euro, about 187 euro. But I'll be able to save $85, which will make it close to like 230 euros. I mean, that's not the exact math, actually. Let's say 220 euros, because taxes and such, which would be 137 euros, or 117 British pounds. And that's for a year to watch the Premier League, at the very least. It also has Serie A. It's just still expensive to me, though. Just having to pay that as an upfront fee. Here we go, Cunha. Nice. As much as Amorim failed, he's the reason everything is good at United right now. He flushed out all the bad characters and Major Deadwood apart from Ugarte. I mean, to be fair, that's something he does well. At Sporting, when he got there, he got rid of like 14 players or something, and Sporting found success. Now, Amorim's problems at United were more than just his squad building. Well, there's many problems with Amorim. But like Amorim, there's like a rumor with AC Milan that he wants to get rid of like 11 players or something. There's a guy like Estupinian who was supposed to go to Villa, and he stopped that move because he wanted to assess him, and now he wants him gone. It's crazy how Rashford is a sub for Rafinha, and Rafinha used to play for Leeds. Yeah, Rafinha had that mindset of improve. Rafinha started from a lower point and had, I feel he had like a chip to prove everywhere he went. Current Brazilian winger equals Rafinha. Former Brazilian right back equals Rafinha. Oh, man. I mean, oh? Yeah, right back Rafinha. Never really liked him as a player, but hey, he played for Bayern for a lot of his career. Jeez, yeah, we're cooking. Not trolling, but your team is starting to gel. To be fair, we're facing a team that's not even in a league. But, you know, getting a big win like this will probably help the team cohesion. Amorim would be an incredible director of football. Honestly, you might be cooking there, Gunner. Well, in the sense, you'd be incredible at identifying what a team needs to get rid of and what they need. Now, how well he would be in negotiations and things like that, that's a different question. Yeah, he's quite literally playing a pub team. Yeah, and let's not forget we just lost 5-2. His talent scouting is also amazing. Jeez. Okay. Probably make some subs here in a bit, just to get the other players some game time. Amorim, Tuchel, Roberto Martinez are frauds, but somehow always find top jobs. I wouldn't say Tuchel's a fraud. He's not as good of a manager as what could have been. He's not as good of a manager as what maybe some thought he was. But, you know, he won a Champions League with Chelsea. I mean, he wasn't brilliant with Bayern, but, you know, he's a fine coach. Okay, who do I want to put on? Well, everyone should play. Who shouldn't play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll put you on. We'll put you on. We'll put you on. We'll put you on. And we'll put you on. Yeah, I thought Tuchel was decent. Martinez hasn't been good in like 8 years. I mean, yeah. If you want a Champions League, you basically get out of fraudulence for life. Amorim is very questionable though. Dude literally doesn't have plan B. Yeah. Yeah. Like, what if plan A works? You're cooking. But yeah, plan B, you kind of see it in this save here. I have no plan B. My plan B ended up just swapping my formation and things got better temporarily. But yeah. But also, I did the Amorim thing, but the wrong way. I got rid of a lot of players, but those were players that helped me get promoted. Anyways, yeah, crew get rid of everyone good. Look, realistically, I didn't get rid of. I think I did the right thing in getting who I got rid of and who I brought in. Great goal. Wow. There's just a way to ease things a little. Should I have gotten rid of everyone? Maybe not. Should I have kept some more of those players, as bench guys? Maybe. In what league are we now? Second tier. How's it, brother? What team and league are you playing? Hello, Tinashi. We're currently in the second tier of Portugal with Fafe. Second season, we got promoted from the third tier in the first year. How are you a fraud if you've been to 2 Champions League finals and won one? PSG got their first Champions League final with him in charge. He took Werner and Mount and Havertz to Champions League final. That's equivalent to turning water to wine. I wouldn't. Okay. In hindsight, it is quite kind of miraculous that he did that. I wouldn't put him on the level of JC, but you do have to respect Tuchel for what he did there. All right. I think he definitely has his flaws as a manager, though, which kind of has shown after his Chelsea time, but still a great coach. Mason Mount is so unlucky to be in that group. I've said several times, the more time passes, the less sense the Chelsea Champions League makes. Yeah. Wow, a nice chip, especially in like a trophy like that where underdogs winning it aren't really common. I think Tuchel is overrated, but at the same time, he's not a fraud. Yeah. Well, PSG final was very special. It even got intervened with COVID. He didn't in a normal season. Well, and you can play it the same way with Hansi Flick and Bayern, I guess. Because I was like, Bayern ended up having the most goals scored in a Champions League knockout campaign ever or something. At least at the time. Don't forget, Thiago Silva got injured 4 minutes in. That I have forgotten that, so that is easy to forget, to be fair. Easy win. Sometimes you just need luck, like Ten Hag at Ajax with De Ligt and De Jong from the academy and Tadic turning into prime Zidane for some reason. True. Not gonna lie, that Champions League, I was certain Lyon was gonna win it. Bro, if Rudy Garcia won a Champions League, I would retire from watching the sport of football. He won it with effing Andreas Christensen. Christensen was a good center back, to be fair. Just maybe can get his confidence dashed quite easily. Bro, we are losing a lot of money. 7-0? Yeah. I mean, we're playing a team that isn't that great. They're RSC. Their best players are a star and a half based on our judgment. They're not even in a league. So, that's other Benfica. Although they did defeat a Benfica team. Yeah. I'm sad Atalanta team didn't reach the final. Atalanta's team with Gasperini were except for the latter few years, were really fun. I wasn't live when United won the Champions League last time. I mean, I was going to say, damn, you're young. But, I mean, to be fair, that was, 17 years ago? So, I guess that's normal. I was thinking, are you, 11 years old? No, you're... Fair enough. Christensen was always a lightweight that struggled with pace and power. Ilicic and Papu Gomez. Yeah. Oh, Ilicic. Oh, those two were just really fun at their best. Duvan, Muriel, and Zapata. Yeah. I was 2 years old when Terry slipped. That's crazy. I was only 11. One more league game crew. It's Friday. Unfortunately, it is literally 21 days away. And I've been getting called by my parents for dinner. So I'm going to have to end it there, guys. But I'll try to stream as soon as I can next time. I don't know when that next time will be. Now their names are backwards. That's the joke. Tuchel is the face of my manager who gets stunned by remontada. I mean, yeah, crew, you're pushing 30. I hate being a United fan in London as I have to constantly explain I'm not a glory hunter. Good luck with that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. I do appreciate it. Yeah, we'll continue this season. Are you using your own tactic? Yes. Yes, I am. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry to the YouTube chat if I missed your message in time there, but yeah, I'm gonna end it. Thank you for tuning in. I'll try to stream again sooner rather than later. Who knows when that soon will be? Probably not that far away. Let's be real. Take care.